Hey, welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It's your boy Marvin. We're going to get straight into a video which I'm going to be reacting on. Kris Jenner breaks down after FBI raided her in connection with Kim Porter's murder. So obviously she must have been interviewed or basically in connection, told to come into the police station or meet somewhere with the FBI in connection with Kim Porter's murder. With what she may know. This is absolutely crazy. Let's get straight into the video by SE Shocked.
To see people having terminal illnesses, being sick, being passed away, and will start to have legal trouble. Let me dive into this. So y'all know how it just was released that Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble had something to do with Diddy recently. If you go look, Corey Gamble had some dealings with Diddy.
It sounds like there's some serious upheaval happening in the industry, with Diddy's downfall sending shockwaves through Hollywood. And now, shocking allegations have emerged involving Kris Jenner, her boyfriend Corey Gamble, and the tragic death of Kim Porter. Rumors are swirling that Kris and Corey were somehow involved with Diddy in relation to Kim Porter's passing. It's a shocking revelation that's sending ripples of disbelief.
Wow. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot get away with everything, even if you've got millions of pounds and dollars. We know that Kris Jenner has had a lot of been in a lot of drama with her daughter Kim Kardashian, known for those for technically being the producer of the sex videos that were out there with Ray J and Kim. There's a lot of things that I think people don't talk about, which is sort of chucked underneath the carpet, which Kris Jenner has done. But to be involved, or supposedly, should I say, involved in something like that, it's crazy.
Through the entertainment world, when you consider who Corey Gamble is and Kris Jenner's connections to Diddy's inner circle, it's not hard to see how these allegations could have far-reaching implications. The fallout from Diddy's downfall seems to be reaching every corner of the industry, and Kris and Corey are not immune to the scrutiny. It sounds like there's some serious upheaval happening in the industry, with Diddy's downfall sending shockwaves through Hollywood. And now, shocking allegations have emerged involving Kris Jenner, her boyfriend Corey Gamble, and the tragic death of Kim Porter. Rumors are swirling that Kris and Corey were somehow involved with Diddy in relation to Kim Porter's passing. It's a shocking revelation that's sending ripples of disbelief through the entertainment world. When you consider...
We know Kim Porter was well in with p-diddy, and towards the end they didn't always see eye to eye, but it's interesting what comes out, because we know p-diddy was very connected with the Kardashian sisters as well. So this is mad. I'm going to just move on a bit at the end of the day, because I don't want to sort of drag this video out.
This is the best product that Huel have released in recent times. Many of you
by having an assistant carry an umbrella for him. But Jaguar Wright thinks this was a way to embarrass Farnsworth, like he was in a master and concubine relationship with Diddy.
Everybody knows. I think the thing that everybody is having a hard time grasping is how that whole thing could have probably went down. But the thing is it was how fast he disappeared.
To give you the background, Farnsworth joined Diddy's world at a time when Diddy was dealing with a big public relations problem in 2001. Back then, Diddy was known as Puff Daddy, and he had just been cleared of charges related to having a gun and bribing someone in a case that was all over the news, connected to a nightclub shooting in 1999. Diddy really wanted to change his image, so he decided to start calling himself P-Diddy. That same year, Diddy showed up in Central Park with a man who was dressed really well and holding an expensive white umbrella that cost about $700. This photo made a lot of people curious because no one knew who the man with the umbrella was or where he came from. While some people thought it was funny, others felt it was kind of wrong. They thought Diddy was making this man look silly in front of everyone. Eventually, Farnsworth went on his radio show and explained things. He said his real name was Derek Watkins and that he got the name Farnsworth from Diddy's friend, Tony De Niro. Farnsworth met Diddy after moving from Atlanta to New York, and trying to meet new people. He went up to Diddy in a club one time, and even though Diddy didn't pay much attention at first, they ended up swapping phone numbers, and Farnsworth kept texting Diddy asking for a job.
Next thing you know, I just picked up the page. You remember the guy that traveled from Howard University to intern with Andre?
Fair enough. Diddy was flying basically in the mid-90s, early 2000s, where he really made his money. To be honest with you, then obviously went into production, films and different things like that. And I think a lot of people wanting to be in with him, or give them young, handsome, give them an opportunity to work with him, both male and females, to actually work under him. Because I think if you did well, you'd be handsomely paid. But what you're going into is a different matter.
Real. I'm that guy in 2001. Please don't make me go back to work on Monday at the restaurant. He replied, come to 1396 3rd Avenue. I literally started that day training as his assistant. The rest is history.
After Diddy hired him, Farnsworth was on Diddy's MTV show Making the Band. This is when people started feeling more uneasy about their relationship. Nowadays, it's really hard to find full episodes of Making the Band, and for some reason, MTV doesn't show reruns, but you can still find some clips of Farnsworth on the show, like this one time. Diddy once threatened him during a phone call.
Hello. Hey. What up?
I went to sleep. When I woke up, the whole house was clean, just like I asked for it to be. But I got a note right here from Babs. She broke out and went to Brooklyn.
It's taking you entirely too long to tell the story. This is your problem, man. Good luck to you. And when I get there, everything better be on point.
People who are old enough to remember the first time Making the Band was on TV have mentioned how Diddy wasn't very nice to Farnsworth when they were filming. There's also the time when Farnsworth told Angela Yee that Diddy wasn't really paying Kim Porter because she found him with another man. According to an article from August 2005, Kim got a broken nose after a fight with Diddy on his yacht in Central Pay. During this time...
Yeah, we know there are many news reports between Kim Porter and Diddy of their romance, and it's also turned into physical altercations as well as slagging matches. We do know that.
In 2005, Farnsworth was still Diddy's assistant, and Diddy often took Farnsworth to Central Pay. So many people are now guessing that Kim might have discovered Diddy and Farnsworth together. Around the same time, Farnsworth began to make his own way in the music world, and Kanye West offered him a big chance. Farnsworth first appeared in some Outkast music videos, and he was also in Kanye's video for the new workout plan. Then, in 2013, Kanye asked him to help with his album, Yeezus. Farnsworth got credit as a songwriter on some of the tracks. Farnsworth also worked on the song Ultralight Beam from Kanye's 2016.
Seems like Farnsworth done really well for himself, putting himself on the map. And, he's trying to be somebody. I respect that at the end of the day, but maybe he saw a lot that he shouldn't have seen as well.
Album, The Life of Pablo, but it's rumored that Diddy wasn't happy about Farnsworth becoming successful on his own. There are whispers that Diddy tried to ruin Farnsworth's career by banning him from the music industry. However, people say that Farnsworth is thankful to Kanye for helping him break free from Diddy's influence, even though Kanye might not have known the full story of what was happening. People close to the situation have said that Kanye always seemed uncomfortable with how Diddy was showing off Farnsworth in public. After getting away from Diddy and supposedly being shut out of the industry, Farnsworth went back to Atlanta, got married to a woman named Fawn Chambers, and they had 2 kids. Jaguar Wright, however, suggests there's a specific reason why Farnsworth decided to stay in Atlanta. Now he's in Atlanta, married with 2 sons, and living his life. Jaguar comments on life in Atlanta, hinting that there's more to Farnsworth's choice of staying there, considering the city's known characteristics and community.
Now he lives in Atlanta, he's married, he has 2 sons, he's living his life. I mean, but how many?
Seems like to me, p-diddy, anyone that crossed him or tried to overtake him, he stopped him in the tracks through his contracts, whether it be the music business, production work, filming. So I'm glad some other artists stepped in to help him, because he was obviously very talented in what he did. But this is massive. If it's true that Kris Jenner had something to do with the murder of King Porter. That's absolutely mad. I'm being roped in and questioned for it, so something must have been said.
Listen, y'all, if you've ever lived in Atlanta, you know the majority of them are bisexual and gay men. They just give up their life to be married and gave their life to God, and then you pass it.
And down low culture is still very, very, very heavy in the black community in Atlanta. It's funny because Atlanta's like a gay mecca. You would think that there would be no need for down low culture, but down low culture is thriving in Atlanta still.
Many fans are now saying that there was something really unsettling about the relationship between Diddy and Farnsworth. They are hoping that Farnsworth will speak up and share the full story of what he experienced with Diddy. Did Diddy sacrifice Kim Porter? What do you think about Kanye West's new claims about Jay-Z and Diddy? Let us know in the comments.
EasyJet's bigger.
Yeah, so that's the end of the video. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this. I hope Kris Jenner has really nothing to do with this, but you never know, because obviously Kris Jenner was quite close to p-diddy and the girls were her daughters as well. So watch that space, because you never know what's coming next. Don't forget to subscribe to Streamline Entertainment, and definitely keep an eye on this Kim Porter, Kris Jenner accusations. Thank you, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.